On the 17th of June, in 5 days from now, the most awaited camera for Nikon users will be announced and released, and it will be ready to perform the Nikon Z6 Mark III. Let's talk about it. Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on my channel. I'm PhotoRabs. I make videos about photography, filmmaking, camera tech related reviews, unboxings, action cams, vlogging kits and so on. If you are interested in these topics, I highly appreciate if you go subscribe to my channel. That's a massive help. In today's video, I decided to talk about the new release camera from Nikon, the Z6III, that will be released in few days from now, because I love the Z6 lineup. First, I have two Z6 Mark II, this one here and the one I'm using now to film this video, which is rare in my home studio setup because I'm used to my Fuji X-H2S, mainly because it has a better autofocus in video mode in my opinion, and because we have 10-bit colors and we have a flip out screen. And I really hope that the new Nikon Z6III will help me achieve the results that I want in video modes as well. Let's dive into the teaser now, and everything I'm gonna say in this video is based on my own thoughts and guessings for the Nikon Z6III. The first thing I noticed in this teaser that the Z6 Mark III was used in the desert and on the beach in bright sun. That means that the overheating is not an issue at all with this new camera, and it is a weather resistant camera because on the desert with the dust and so on, and on the beach with the drops of water, the camera can perform. That means that we have a weather sealed camera from Nikon, exactly like the Nikon Z6 II, and even better I think. On a quick note, this Nikon Z6 II that I really love was released on October 2020, that means 4 years ago, and I think it's time for a refreshing for the Z6 lineup, especially after the release of the ZF, the Z8 and the Z9, and after acquiring Red, which is amazing. I think that the Z6 Mark III will be somewhere between the Z8 and the ZF camera that they were released recently. And now let's continue talking about this teaser that was released a few days ago. I could capture even before pressing the shutter. I think that this is not only related to the higher frame rates that we can acquire, but I think mainly it's gonna be about a pre-shooting mode, which is really helpful in action shots, in sport photography and in wildlife photography. So that's a big deal for wildlife photographers, for sports photographers as well. In this teaser we can see some slow motion rushes. I believe that we can have 4K 60 frames per second without any crop, and 4K 120 frames per second with a slight crop in the image. That will be great for this tiny little body from Nikon. In a bright situation, if I can see better, I can create better. I think this is related not only to the resolution of the EVF and to the resolution of the LCD screen, but also to the brightness of the LCD screen and to a fully articulated LCD screen, not like this tilt screen that we have on the Nikon Z6 II, which allows us to have a better viewing of what's happening on the sensor if we have a tilt screen for videography, in my opinion. In this teaser we can see that the videographer is following and filming and tracking the talent in like sunshade section, which is like some harsh conditions for the autofocus system, especially for this autofocus system on this Nikon Z6 II, and it looks like it's not a problem at all with the new camera. That means that we will have a much improved autofocus system on the new Z6 Mark III compared to this one, and that's something very important as well. All the beautiful colors in a camera this small is really exciting. I think that we can shoot now in RAW internally without the needing of an external recorder, and we can shoot in 10-bit color depth instead of 8 on this Nikon Z6 II, which will allow us to have much more colors in our footages than this Nikon Z6 II, and that's once again a great improvement from this one to the new Z6 Mark III. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I only wanted to share with you my thoughts, my guessings about the new teaser from Nikon for the Nikon Z6 III that will be released in few days. I'm very excited about this camera. I'm gonna buy it to replace one of my Nikon Z6 II that I have here, because I need a hybrid camera that I can use it for photography and for videography at once. And even if the Nikon Z6 II is a great one, but it's very limited in terms of video capacity compared to my other cameras. That's why I'm gonna replace one of them with the Nikon Z6 III. So if you are interested in the Z6 Mark III, stay tuned. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna compare it to the Z6 Mark II so you can see yourself whether it's worth the upgrade or not. I will put the affiliate link of the camera, the new camera, in the description box under this video when it will be released, and under my future videos for the Nikon Z6 III. Thank you for watching, and ciao for now.